Hello and welcome to another thrilling episode of Expedition Aladragor. I am your Dungeon Master SniperGuy, and I am joined by the Billy Brews Crews. Say hello, Billy Brews Crews.
Hello,
Billy Brews Crews.
When last we left off, the Billy Brews Crews did battle with some terrifying undead dragon creatures who wielded various weapons and had gems in their foreheads. After a pitched battle with them and putting gems into sockets in order to deactivate other dragons, the heroes made their way out into the snow, where we found a snowman that talked and explained that he was Gideon Goldenscale, or Dragonscale, depending on who you talk to, and he had been turned into a snowman after being stabbed with a blade, missing its hilt. Unable to be turned back, they left the snowman where he was, robbing him of his hat, and moved up into the source.
You say robbing, but I seem to recall he told us to take the hat with us.
Okay.
It was a gift.
I don't think it was a gift. A gift is a strong
connotation.
They moved into a cave and traveled for a while underground before finding a metal door. Next to it, a gnome holding a dead gnome, holding a key up high, covered in acid burns. After taking that key, they found that that gnome was their old swamp gnome friend, Al G, who had apparently made it here before perishing. Inside, you have not used the key. Inside the mountain, they climbed down some stairs and found themselves looking at the massive translucent form of a dragon, long and sinewy, curled around a tower sitting in the middle of a lake, reaching up to a cavern ceiling full of twinkling lights dripping soft rain as a pool of water spreads around the spire, water pouring out of the tower, filled with what appears to be bones falling into the translucent form of the dragon and disintegrating into the black sludge that pours out. The water's all sort of gently flowing in this area in various directions, and strange crystal formations sprout up here and there from the water. You are at a small dock looking out over the lake. The massive creature curled around the tower has not yet noticed you, and there are several small little boats tied to the dock. What would you like to do?
Could we make perception checks to see if the dragon has been corrupted in some way, much
like
like
insight,
the
something like that?
sludge?
I would say give me a Arcana check.
Not like insight.
16.
You could give me a maybe a perception. I don't think insight would really apply here.
Oh, if it's perception, then that's a 21. If it's Arcana, then it's a 16.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll roll a perception, but not Arcana.
Which one do you want it to
18
be,
perception.
Peter?
Perception.
Okay.
I would rather do the 21 perception.
Also, we appear to be getting some drop frames, so I do apologize if that's happening.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he dropped.
Oh,
No, so did Tynan. Oh,
That was, yep. Hi.
Great. We
Welcome
just
back.
started, and we're already. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
When's the
There's
fiber
that.
coming, Sniper?
Next year.
is Tynan back?
Is Tynan gone for everyone? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he moved. Okay.
Tynan
he's
was
not.
just very still.
Wait, Tynan's gone.
Bryce, you there?
Okay. Yeah, Bryce's mic cut out halfway through. Wow.
Bryce is frozen.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
there
he's
you go.
not gone. Oh, now Bryce
All right.
is back.
All right, everyone clap. Everyone clap.
Shouldn't we do that all at one? At
Expedition!
Once? Like, before you get a single fight?
Aladragor.
all
You can
right.
line up.
So, who rolled? Peter. Peter, you
I
rolled.
shoot the dragon.
And
No, I don't
he's
shoot the
gone
dragon.
again.
Oh my God! Why is
I
it?
rolled a 21 perception.
It was fine until we started.
Eh.
Oh, God.
God. Do we need to restart? Because you are. I don't even know if you hear me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now we
Sort
can.
of.
Yeah, but you're so
You
delayed
were good
audio.
for a minute there,
visual.
and then you like turned into some significantly chopped object. And
Man,
Are we sure we're not just playing with Chad GPT? Just
how
like,
dare you reveal
plug-
my identity?
plugged into a video stream?
I logged into my ISP's app to see if, like, oh, is there a known outage or something happening? And they were like, would you like to subscribe to our cell phone service? Absolutely not. Why would I ever want to do that? Okay, here's what we're gonna do real quick, because sometimes this fixes it. I'm gonna
Clap.
I'm gonna reboot the modem. So we'll be back in a minute or two. It takes a minute, so don't go anywhere. And then we're just gonna start over.
Everybody clap sporadically.
All right, we're back. The
We're doing
internet
it live is not better.
might be better, but it's probably not. But we're gonna do the best we can.
No,
Sorry.
no claps. Okay.
No, we don't need to clap. Clapping is only if you were all recording your audio and then I was syncing all the audios together.
Oh God!
Oh,
Don't
sorry,
do
did you
that.
say everyone clap?
Clap. Yep.
I did.
Everybody
I did a bunch
clap!
of that. Avoid separate tracks at all costs.
I mean, it's better for audio, but it's a lot of work, and I'm not doing that for this, so... All right! Welcome back. Hopefully this goes well. We're gonna see. You are inside a big cavern. There's a big old dragon wrapped around the thing. Oh my... there we go. I switched to the battle map, and it was the control room and not the battle map. Hooray!
Amazing.
All right, big old dragon, puddle oil. You guys over on a little
Oh,
dock.
it's oil.
Have
That
we ever-
changes my plan entirely.
Yeah. Wait. Have we?
If it's
did we-
oil-
It's
burns,
an,
right?
it's an
let's
oily
just light
black
the
substance.
lake
It,
No,
on
it does.
fire.
It doesn't catch fire. We already tried that.
it
Oh.
absolutely
You said this was
catches
oil.
fire. When did
The
you
lake
try
was
Yeah,
on
that?
what do you
fire.
mean?
I
The
thought
lake was on
Melon-
Melon and was on
Yeah.
fire because it was covered in this.
Yeah.
No, you turn off my
I
computer
thought
before you
separately
turn
I'd
it
thought
tried
we
lighting
tested-
it on fire and you wouldn't let me.
I thought
on
you
a
did
different
too.
occasion.
I don't.
I thought you had as well.
If I did, that was a mistake.
Cool, Brody. Do you have the Corv? Do you have
Yes,
the firebolt
I can make
spell?
fire.
Okay, the firebolt spell specifically says it lights things on fire. So just cantrip that shit. Let's
Wait.
walk out of the room.
1 second.
I don't have
Why are
firebolt,
we
but I have
lighting
other
the
ways.
lake that we need to cross on fire when the dragon is flying above it.
The
We can
dragon
just
is
go
not
back,
flying
Peter.
above it. The dragon is partially submerged in it, is like sitting on the surface, wrapped around the tower.
Yeah.
That's-
So we're
The
gonna.
other question is, I don't know if we're having this conversation in character. Why are we attacking the dragon?
Oh, I didn't. Obviously, I wasn't speaking Australian, so that wasn't in character.
Right.
Because
I'm
we're
just-
murder hobos, Tynan.
Oh,
All right. Now, speak in character.
Why are
Right.
we
So
attacking
we're
the
gonna kill
dragon?
this dragon, right?
Well, hold on, hold on.
Probably try to talk to it first. If we let
Well,
him
no, but
know.
The
with-
key, like we got the key from the gnome, right?
Yeah,
the-
Right.
He took it from the dragon, right?
did he?
I mean, he's covered in
Uh,
acid, black dragon.
White dragon, gooey dragon, not a black dragon.
I thought it was.
It's translucent.
It's
okay.
giant
I
and
thought
right
it was
over
the
there.
color of the oil stuff.
No, it's that
anyways.
color. It's bluishy,
It's a dragon.
Translucent.
Some dragons breathe acid.
Right.
I think it's fair enough to assume.
gooey looking.
First off, not all dragons, Hellyth.
Hashtag not all dragon.
I was just getting down to just writing that on the dock.
I think we should consider seeing if this goes to a door somewhere.
Can we see any doors or anything like on the spiral staircase the dragon's wrapped around?
From here, you cannot see any doors or anything. You do
Okay.
see that there is a spiral staircase that appears to lead up. It goes up like 1 or 2 stories above the water level, and then it does end on the. It wraps around back on the other side that you guys can't see, and then it doesn't come back around. And then the tower spirals the rest of the way up to the top of the cavern.
What if we just cast invisibility on Billy and have him run up the stairs with the key? And avoid this fight in character. Hey, what if we just make Billy invisible? Oh, Billy kind of sucks at sneaking. I forgot about that. What if we
Yeah, no,
make
I smell really
somebody
bad, too.
invisible?
I
What
smell
if-
like rum.
What if we make someone invisible and they
Oh,
take the key
me.
and run up the tower and see if they can just unlock it without us having to fight the giant dragon? Because, like, I feel
Yeah,
like we
Meow's
get our
like
ass kicked a
jumping
lot.
up and down. Me.
Right. So what if we make Meow invisible and send him up the tower, and with the key, and we just don't deal with any of this?
What's the backup plan when the dragon finds out that Meow is invisible and on the tower?
Oh, I murder the dragon.
After Meow dies, or when exactly? I'm just trying to figure that out.
I'd
While
like to
he's
think that
dying.
we could, if the dragon attacks Meow, we attack the dragon. But if we could, I'd like to either try to sneak in or diplomatize. Diplomatize? I think that's a word. That's one of those fancy city words.
You can go ahead and use it, Peter.
Okay. Thank you, Hellyth. I appreciate you correcting me. We're gonna diplomatize this dragon and try to not fight it. I don't know.
Peter, this doesn't sound like you. There's a giant dragon. Don't you want to kill it?
I do. I do.
Now, I
But-
just remembered, before we had all of our technical difficulties, there were some rolls that happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Perceptions.
Peter rolled
Right,
21 or something.
Peter-
Yeah, I got a 21 on perception.
Okay, and then who else rolled what?
I
Someone
thought
else tried
somebody
to roll
else
our-
rolled either. an
Osa
Arcana or
rolled
Perception.
Arcana and Perception, and Billy rolled Perception. And you guys are looking for specifically what?
I was
Corruption.
looking. I was trying to see if the dragon had any of obvious signs of fuckery. Like if we could see something corrupting it, since it's like chilling in the sludge, or anything that might be making the dragon behave different than it should be.
Okay, well now, Peter, I would say that with a 21 Perception, you've never seen a dragon. As far as you were aware, dragons were myth up until this point.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've seen dragonborns, and we've seen like
You've only seen dragonborns in, like, the last room, right? That's...
we saw a whole town full of dragonborn.
when?
No, we saw
All
a
the
town
people
full of
covered in
elves.
scales and shit like that. I thought
No,
they were
there's, like, one or
technically
two people.
dragonborn.
No, they had like a couple of scales on their face,
Oh,
and that
okay,
was like
okay.
one family, right?
Oh, I
And
thought it was the whole
otherwise they
town.
were mostly human. Like
Okay, I thought
they
the
just
whole town
had
was dragon.
that could have been a skin infection. You don't know, right? Like
Fair.
a
fair.
dragonborn has a full ass dragon head,
Right,
which is
sure.
what the undead guys looked like in the last room. Other than that,
An ass dragon head.
you've never seen a dragon, and so
I mean-
is this dragon acting like it should? You don't really know. I will say what you do see, though, is, you know, looking at it for signs of corruption or anything like that. With the 21 Perception, there are very faint and very occasional, which it's hard to see because there's water cascading down on this thing. There are bones that are hitting it and then dissolving into black goo that's like eking out into the water around it as it sits kind of bobbing on the surface of this lake.
Bones are touching the dragon and then dissolving.
Yes, but there is water flowing down from the top, and
Right.
the water is hitting the dragon and kind of flowing through it. So like
Right.
it hits it, and sort of like some of it bounces off, and some of it is flowing through it in this kind of weird way where it sort of shimmers and gets slower, and then there are bones in there that you can see that when it hits sort of float off and then dissolve into black goo. Which then
Oh.
comes out. And then you occasionally see these
Okay.
very thin little filament lines of black, like sort of shooting through, like almost like an electrical impulse, right? Like running down a line where you just see like a little tiny like line of black go like vzz, like
Across the room or through the dragon?
through the dragon, like wrapping
Okay.
around almost like wiring going through
The
it.
outside of the dragon or through the inside?
Through the inside.
So
Okay.
like,
And it's-
like blood vessels, but made out of black lightning.
Sure.
It's not
All right.
terrifying at all.
So y'all are seeing the bones that touch the dragon turning into the black goop, yeah?
Mhm.
And like the little
I am now.
shots of black lightning.
Yeah, you can
running
all
through
you can
it.
all see the bones for sure.
Is that like a? Is this what dragons are normally like?
I have no idea, but I really feel like the dragon might actually be the source of the corruption. I think we do have to kill the dragon. I don't like it, but I think we do.
I'd
Is
like to
it-
pray to creation.
You already did that in this room,
No, I didn't.
didn't you?
In
You
this
guys
room?
made religion checks.
They did. I did not.
You didn't?
I thought-
Oh, okay.
No.
Go ahead.
Was it this room we prayed in?
Yeah,
I
it was.
haven't
It was
prayed
up at
in
the
a
top
couple-
of the stairs, but
Sure.
Yeah, because everyone was. I was trying to like consult religious history, but I didn't pray.
I think Tynan and I tried and failed to talk to Northeast. Dommy Mommy doesn't want to talk to us right
yeah.
now.
Nope.
Hellyth with a 9. You're not hearing anything in here.
Okay. Yeah. If Peter points out those like ribbons of corruption or whatever, I'm like, it's go time.
Yeah, I for sure point those out and like the bones and stuff. Well, I know I said we should probably try to sneak up, but like, if anything that touches the dragon turns into the goo that's poisoning our waters, it's kind of a clear indication that the dragon's the problem.
What if the dragon's just sick though?
Right.
Like eating a bad enchilada, you know?
My take on this is that somebody came here and did something to this dragon, and maybe we can fix it rather than having to kill it, because we don't know that this dragon isn't the source. So if we kill the source, period, like we don't have enough knowledge to just start killing shit in this room. I guess is what I'm saying.
Oh, that never stopped me before.
That's fair, I suppose. But I feel like the stakes are higher here than we've ever seen them before.
I feel like they are, but also that seems real bad.
Tynan, why don't you give me an Arcana check?
Okay. It's not going to be good.
And I'm going to give you advantage on it.
I don't think it's going to be good. 12, yeah.
Okay. With a 12, I'll say that you do, the source is the source of water on the planet, right? And what you are seeing here is that water is coming out of the tower. It is not coming out of the dragon.
Right, but we don't know how they're connected.
That's very
Where-
true.
Where on the tower is the water coming out of? Is it just like, is there
The
like a
top.
spigot or something, or is it just like a?
The top's
is this like a
very high
rooftop
up.
pool
You can't.
situation?
You just see like
Oh, okay.
rushing water coming out of the top. It's
Okay.
I don't know. If you guys want to fight it, I mean, I'll like
I
do my
don't-
best to keep you alive and everything.
I
But-
don't want to fight it. I just think that we have to. Like, the water is pure above the dragon, but it's sludge below it. And anytime bones touch the dragon, they turn into sludge. Also,
Right, but-
why are there so many fucking bones in
That's
here?
what I'm saying. Why don't we maybe see if the bones are the problem?
Like, bones just keep running into this. You'd think
Have you
they
ever
would
seen
run
an-
out of bones. You'd
Peter-
think it would just dissolve all the bones.
give me an insight check.
That's not very good. That's gonna be a 9.
No, it's weird. There's bones in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, like every time the bones dissolve, there's just more bones. How are there so many bones?
I wonder if these crystals make bones. It's just a thought.
There are the crystals. We could figure out what's up with
What
the
a
crystals. Although
what a wonderful idea.
eventually that dragon is gonna notice us. Yeah.
The bones are
Like-
falling from the top of the tower.
Yeah, they're in just in the water.
From
Like-
the start of what we can see of the water.
In the water in the pool, or are they falling?
They're
the water?
falling with
They're
the
falling
water
with the
from top
water.
of the tower.
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought they were like drifting around in the pool.
No, no, no.
No, they're like
As far as
falling
you-
from the top of the waterfall into the dragon and
Oh,
then dissolving.
Like, as
Oh,
far
that
as you can
shit's
tell, the
different.
water near you guys is actually quite clear and pure and looks really, really nice and fresh.
So
It's as it
something
gets
else to-
closer, that the darkness around that thing is way thicker and worse than you've seen. I would say probably at a cursory glance you can tell that like the river water you guys have seen that has had the blackness in it has been like a mixed combination of these two. That somewhere under the, with all the water moving and everything, this being the source, water flows out of here down to rivers and other places where it ends up in other places in Aladragor. And so
Okay,
you are
that's-
seeing a, like, that blackness and that goop is mixing with the good water and turning into a more diluted but still polluted version.
Okay,
It-
that's different. I didn't know the bones were coming from above. Maybe we should find out what the source of the bones is.
They were originally falling, and then like we couldn't see what they were hitting. They were just like dissolving, and then the dragon appeared as we approached, and then
Okay.
it became clear they were hitting the dragon.
Okay, then yeah, I mean, we could just go back to like play and sneak somebody up the tower to find out the origin of the bones.
I guess. Do we have time for me to ask Ruby to change her shape?
Sure. I will say, plan sneak somebody into the tower is an interesting one. It is tricky because there is a giant dragon wrapped around the tower.
Misty step.
So if the party's willing to take time, I say we back up a little bit. I'll have Ruby change her shape into something that can fly, and I'll go look at what's at the top of the tower.
I mean,
And
the
hopefully the
dragon's
dragon
not
doesn't
going
eat it.
anywhere, so yeah, man, let's take a few minutes and try to avoid a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like go back up to the top of the tower and ritually cast Find Familiar to shapeshift Ruby.
Okay. Give me 4. So you're going to send her into the middle of the room there.
Yeah, I'm gonna like from high up, like
Mhm.
near the ceiling, like assumably trying to keep distance between the dragon and the tower, but
Mhm.
like being above it so she can see in.
I would still need a stealth check from Ruby.
Give me a second. I roll using their stats, right?
Yes.
Do I get my proficiency bonus?
Just roll the d20 and we'll see where you're at.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, so as Ruby kind of flies over there, what does Ruby look like now? Like a bird, an owl?
Raven.
Okay. You do see the dragon kind of tilts its head up in a very like mechanical way almost, and just looks straight up, and a loud reverberating noise in multiple languages rings out, common being one of them, that says, "Intruder detected. Please retreat from this place."
Hey, does that sound like the dragon on our boat?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Maybe a little.
Has he mentioned that before? I can use Ruby to like look down into the top of the tower.
You probably got close-ish to it. I would say that once you're up there, you can and kind of get closer to the point where it has made that announcement. You're not super close, but you can see there appears to be some sort of like magic. Like there's a lot of water just coming out of something, right? But you can't tell if there's like a spigot or something. But it is kind of glowing at the top of there too.
But so I mean, like it's almost like a bowl on top that is overflowing.
I would say it comes to like a point almost, and it looks like
And
every
it's-
side of the point there's just water rushing off of it.
So it's almost like a water-shaped pyramid, or a pyramid-shaped block of water. Like, is there a
Kind of,
face that
we
the water's
kind of
coming
described
off
it
of?
as like a drill, right? Like a
Right.
swooping to the
Right,
sides.
but so is there a surface that is like weeping water?
No,
or
it's
is it
every
like a-
side. Every side has water coming off the top of it.
But all the like the full surface of it has water coming out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there bones coming out of the top?
Yep.
Okay.
Are there holes that the boats are coming out of, or are they
You,
just
you can't
materializing?
tell. There's just a lot of Like it's rushing. This is enough water that it's powering the rivers of the continent, right? There's a lot of water rushing
Going
out
on
of this
here.
tower.
Is there a door at the top of the staircase?
Yes, on the back side.
Is it gold?
No, it's a silver door. It's like
Okay.
silver metal, and there is a keyhole. Is Ruby retreating?
Yeah, for now, I guess.
Okay. The dragon puts its head back down.
Can I roll insight on this to see if the dragon has any level of actual intelligence?
Sure.
Cool. That's only a 13. Man, I'm not rolling.
I mean, it seems like it's a living creature. It spoke. Right?
Cool. And it only seemed to move once something got close.
Yes. I would say probably in the black circle is about how close Ruby got.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I want to try to talk to it. Sorry. In character. Oza says, I'd like to try to talk to it, but it's not like we're going to be able to sneak up on it anyway.
Yeah, this is not a sneak and stab situation. I feel
Right.
like if we're gonna start a fight, we're just gonna have to start a fight.
Have
Right.
we? This
What's
is
up,
like
there?
a cavern inside a mountain, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Have we considered going to the top of the mountain and trying to drop in?
Is there an
there-
opening?
There is
I
not
don't
an
know.
opening at the top, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Did we say that we walked back up to the top of the bowl?
I wanted to at least get back from it.
Okay. I think Osa's gonna walk back down and be like, "Hey guys, if anything happens to me, tell my parents I love them." I'm just going down to the dock. I'm not kidding about.
Okay.
And then, it's a 3rd level spell, but I could cast tongues just in case. But it spoke common.
It did. It
Okay,
also
I'll just
spoke
go-
every other language that you know.
I'll just yell over to it and say like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
It picks its head up and just kind of swivels over to you and says, "Who is presenting this query?
I'm Osa.
What is your status?"
Alive, breathing, loving life.
Oh, tell it that you're a cleric of Northeast, scion of Aladragor.
I am a cleric of Northeast, Scion of Aladragor.
It just sort of nods and says, "What did you ask it specifically?"
What are you doing here?
My job is to protect the source.
Okay. Do you know what's up with the bones in the water?
I do not recognize this query.
Okay. What would we need to do to get to the source?
This is the source.
Like to the tower. I apologize.
Only authorized maintenance personnel are allowed within the tower.
Oh, hi.
I hold up my permit for authorized maintenance of the
We do have
tower.
psychic paper.
I do.
Do you?
I have
Yeah.
silent image.
Okay.
With a piece of paper.
It looks at that and says, "This illusion will not work."
Damn, the ancient dragon has trees. Shit.
Crazy how that works, right?
Hi, Mr. Dragon.
Are you all on the dock, by the
Person?
way? Where are you?
I
Yeah,
think at
I
this point,
assume
yeah,
we're
we
on
all
the
walk
dock.
back down.
Hi, Dragon Guardian. Most esteemed. G'day. I'm Peter. I am a designated maintenance personnel sent by Northeast, who is a demigod working for Aladragor, who provides the source. I would like to enter in order to repair some damage that has been detected.
Checking. Incorrect. All maintenance personnel are deceased except one.
Oh, could you tell us who we need to talk to then?
Hold on.
If we have to go reanimate that
If it's
fucking
the
snowman, to get
goddamn
in
snowman.
here, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Guys, fuck this fight. Let's just go find the maintenance personnel. I hope you have that prepped, Sniper.
They've probably just been sleeping on the job.
I'm guessing it's the guy that did this and fucked with his
Probably.
memory.
Maintenance
Sure.
personnel listed as 1. Prime Director of Reconstruction. Name Riff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Goddess, damn it. Somebody damn him.
Hey, so we really need to.
Billy just yells, "Damn!"
Thank you.
No, this is a source, not a dam.
Just a second.
Hey, here does one become a designated maintenance personnel?
I am not authorized for that information.
Is there anyone alive who is authorized to designate maintenance personnel?
Other than Riv.
I am not authorized for that information.
What are you gonna do if we try to approach?
Intruders will be dealt with harshly.
That's not an answer.
I kind of think that's the answer.
Nope.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me exactly what will happen.
On the scale of spankings to murder, I think he means murder.
I wouldn't be murder. It'd be defending. He'd be standing his ground. Yeehaw!
Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah, the
God.
dragon pulls a gun.
My sex is loaded.
Oh no.
All right, Sniper, I need this dragon to suddenly have a Texas accent, please.
Please stay out of the water, y'all.
We don't really know for a fact that Riff is Dirge. We're just pretty well.
We're pretty fucking
Yeah,
sure Riff is
yeah.
Dirge, my dude.
You're pretty
guess-
fucking Dirge.
I guess you're right. We do not have proof
Sorry about
that
that.
Riff is Dirge.
Well, why don't we just go back to the Green Keep and beat the shit out of Dirge and drag him back here bloodied up? And make
Do we
him-
know Dirge is in the Green Keep?
What?
That is where you
we
last
know
saw him.
Blew up.
Yeah.
Cool. He keeps showing up different places. How do we know
Okay.
he's still there?
I think we only ever saw him in the Green Keep.
Why don't we go, if you really want to confirm who Dirge is, let's go reanimate the snowman and ask him to describe Riff.
You did that already.
We already did that. Yeah.
I thought he
described-
did, and I
described
thought he
Why we know he's-
described Dirge.
Why we know he's Riff.
It was
Right.
very similar for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, again, Dirge kind of showed that he's a weakling and that we could beat the brakes off of him. So we could just go back there, rough him up a little bit.
But we don't know he's there. And the Green Keep sucked. Why would we go back to the Green Keep?
Yeah,
Well,
I think,
it's gotta
I
be
think
better
everyone
now.
except for the vampires hate us there. So
I'm
The
pretty
Green Keep
sure
has
the
to be better
Green
now
Keep,
because it blew up, remember?
it didn't
Oh, yeah.
blow up.
There was a large explosion that we heard coming from the Green Keep as we were leaving.
Oh.
Like a tidal wave of water came up the wrong way down the river.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think
Green Keep is
Creepy
gone.
Bro
It's
is
not great.
probably fucked.
I mean, look, so we've got two major quest lines in this campaign, right? We've got stop Dirge from from using a god's body as a spaceship, and we've got fix the source. And we are currently at the source.
Do you guys want to fight this dragon?
I don't want to fight the dragon, but also
dragon
I
looks
don't
scary.
know that running to go find Dirge right now is a valuable use of our time.
I'm not a party member, but just to present an alternative, some of you could fight the dragon and you could send someone to open the door and see what happens.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen.
If
we fought
Oh,
Yeah.
Peter
Yeah.
will definitely punch a dragon until somebody gets to the door.
Okay, here's what is going to happen.
I'm a little worried about my bones, though.
While
It only
Considering-
dissolves bones, not skin and flesh. It's fine, Peter.
I'm worried about my bones. I'm worried about my body.
It
Like,
does seem as if we are
Well, keep your bones safe.
Just like
preparing
to
to
give
have
me
these
your
one-
bones.
a distraction. Osa will cast a 3rd level aid on Meow, Peter, and Billy.
okay, what does that do again?
You all get 10 max hit points and 10 to your max hit points and increase your HP by 10.
And increase our HP by 10.
Right, so you'll just gain 10 hit points, but it's
So we
not
get a
temporary
net
hit point.
20?
It's separate.
No, it's your max HP rises and your current HP rises to meet it.
Correct.
Okay.
For 8 hours.
Otherwise, it would be here. Now you need a heal spell.
Which would suck.
Right.
Hey,
So
Peter, do you want to try flying?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. That sounds great.
Hellyth kicks
or-
Peter off the cliff.
Fuck you, Hellyth.
Well, we're down on the docks now, aren't we?
Yeah, you're on the docks now.
Yeah. I guess, did you openly say, bless this shit, Osa?
Yep, that's what I said.
It's a pretty
All right.
visible spell, yeah.
So
It is-
I push Peter into one of the boats and then step in after him so that we float away a little bit, and then I'm gonna thunder step us onto the dragon.
Fuck,
Holy
Hellyth. You could have just
shit.
asked.
Oh shit, I was gonna
I
cast
did.
Hero
I asked if you wanted to go flying.
Yeah,
All right.
You didn't push me into a boat.
Yeah, so
Wait,
that
who
we
has-
can
wait, who has the
not
key?
hurt everyone else. I do.
Who does? Okay.
Everybody
Are
roll
you-
initiative.
okay, I guess Billy is about to be like, I'll take the key and I'll go, but oh fuck. Wait, well,
Me
I
and
have
you,
a-
Bailey.
oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
fuck
to
me.
click
I
my
guess
character
I'll-
first.
a
Yes.
22 on initiative.
I rolled a
It's
14.
never been seen before.
I rolled a.
I rolled a 6, but then I realized that it's probably a pain in the ass if I don't click my character, so I'll roll it here.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
There we go.
It's pretty much the same.
So 4.
What did Hellyth? What did you do?
I
17.
rolled a 18, but I have a -1, so I got 17.
Okay, and
I
Peter.
rolled a 14, but then I had to click on the token and I rolled a 7. So
Well, we
that's
give you your first one. That's fine. I can change it. That's not a big deal.
Oh wow, a lot of us are going before the dragon, except for the guy that's giga buffed.
Now, I'm going to say that based on what just happened, everybody is surprised except for Hellyth and Peter. Because what Hellyth just did was very surprising. Hellyth, where are you thunder stepping to? And you're taking Peter with you, right?
Yeah, we can stand on the dragon, right?
I don't know that
Big.
we can. Everything that we've seen
don't
touch
think
the
that's
dragon
allowed.
turns into goo.
Is it is
What?
the staircase still
What?
accessible?
What about goo dragon makes you think we can stand on it? when
How
bones can't
far
touch it?
can you teleport with thunder step?
90 feet.
Holy shit.
So if I pull us 10 feet off in the boat to here, and then go
If
from
if
there,
you come back to in the back corner, you can do it. You can get on the stairs without touching the dragon. You then have to wrap around one more time,
Mhm.
and then come up to get to the stairs or to get to the door.
if I'm jumping from here,
Yeah, to be clear, let me see if I can.
can you see mine? I guess the 60 feet.
Yeah, I can see that. So,
Okay.
if you land here, you will be just barely not touching the dragon, and then you
Okay.
will have to come up, and then go around, and then there's the door.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only
That's
20, 35 feet. So Peter movement.
So, Hellyth, go ahead and place yourself and place Peter.
so I'm gonna go. Shoot, that's not the one I wanted. So we said I can get to there, right?
Yes.
Can I? That's the highest.
I would say that's as high as you can get. Yeah, and you are your feet are touching the dragon barely, and
Sure.
as you land, you are barely touching it, and there's hissing on your feet, and so you have to back up as you feel it corroding at your shoes.
And then so I guess Peter is one block above me.
That's what I was worried about. See, this is why I was afraid for my bones. My very body is going to turn into goo.
It's just
I was hoping
your
I could
bones.
just
Your
go
flesh will be
straight up, and then
fine.
you could axe down into the dragon.
Okay, I'm strong. Peter is a strong boy. I don't think Peter can one-shot a dragon.
What if I drop you from?
What I mean,
significant
Yeah.
height?
What if we
maybe
had a
if
bunch
I
of
took a
falling damage to
dip
your
into
action?
rogue.
Does Rogue allow you to
What,
travel?
so,
faster?
Hellyth, where are you
Yeah.
putting Peter?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
Hellyth,
put
where are you
him,
putting
like,
me?
I guess one up above me.
Okay.
If
Radical.
like I would like to be higher up the staircase, but if needs be, I will take the low step.
Great. All right.
And then
Hell,
I'd like to take my move action.
sure.
Let's see, 1, 2,
Are we
three,
skipping Billy?
4.
No, it's
No,
a
I
surprise
pushed
round.
my action.
Surprise. Billy is
Ah.
surprised and doesn't get to do anything.
Right.
I-
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Are Hellyth and I above the dragon on this staircase?
A little bit.
So it's all clear stairs from here on the way up?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
but
I'm at the door now, right?
No, you have to go up around it. The door is on the north side.
Okay, so I have to go up
Okay.
one more full turn, basically.
Uh-huh. And then I'm
Okay.
going to say you will have to use an action to open the door.
Okay.
do you want to do that? Or do you want Peter to do that since Peter can take a hit?
I guess I'm already almost at the next turn. I will hit the door.
Okay, fair enough.
basically,
then I'll try
I-
to run interference.
The dragon needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
15,
Or what happens?
or it takes 3d10 damage.
Okay. Roll your damage.
This is fine.
27, or half if it succeeded.
And yes, core of your camera is frozen.
Sorry.
Your
that's-
audio is working perfect, so no
Yeah,
issues there.
That's weird.
Camera is weird.
27.
cable's not-
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna drop real quick and I'll rejoin.
All right. Meow, you're surprised. The dragon is unable to be surprised.
Oh.
And is going to rear up. Let's see here. It's going to immediately kind of unslither here.
Was it not surprised as well?
The dragon cannot be surprised.
Okay.
And is going to kind of... This is the fun part where I have to figure out...
Which end goes where? You just need to play snake enough times, right?
Yeah. And is going to rear up off the ground a little bit. So it is on equal level with you and Peter.
Do I get an opportunity attack? Since you said we were like
Sure.
just shy of
Yeah.
Hell
It moved
yeah.
away? Absolutely.
Sniper is way too willing to let us roll damage on this.
that's
It moved out of your way. It's totally fair.
That's a filthy 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Okay, and then so that's going to be 16 damage
Okay, is that magical?
with a magic axe.
It's
if
magical.
it matters.
Okay. Magic does matter here. It's a dragon.
Does my axe start hissing?
No.
Perfect. Okay, I like that answer. That's a good
Mhm,
answer.
mhm.
Magic.
And you did how much damage?
16.
Okay. I have its health over here, so I'm having to do it manually, and that's terrible.
Suddenly, I wish I had the sentinel feat. No, you don't move. Fuck you.
All right. It is going to breathe just a cloud of horrible, sticky, acidic goo at both of you, while it kind of yells, "Cleansing protocol! Infection on the tower!"
Now I'm perfectly healthy.
I need you both to make a Dex saving throw.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure my camera froze, so I'm gonna do
It
this
did.
again.
Mm-hmm.
That is a. You said dexterity.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's 17.
Okay, that succeeds. It's a DC 15.
Okay.
Dex saving throw, please.
No.
Great. You both
Gee.
saved, so you take half of 29 damage.
Okay.
So 15.
Sounds
It is then going to kind of rear up. It kind of pulls into itself, so it is standing where it is now.
When you say pull into itself, is this like a soft shell turtle situation where it like sucks into its own body?
It is kind of condensing, like it's getting ready to spring forward.
Okay,
Oh,
so
like a snake.
Coiling back like a snake,
More
or pulling
like a
into its own
snake.
skin. Okay.
And just it kind of
I think
pulls.
it's way grosser, but funnier if it's just like a tube that's like collapsing inwards.
But it's standing up
I don't know how
and
gross I'm allowed to be on stream.
pulling back and ready to it's going to, it looks like it's going to like launch itself at you, Hellyth.
Here's a thing that we learned this weekend.
Oh no.
Your face is basically, or your tongue is basically just a wet tentacle,
Oh yeah, don't think about the fact that your mouth is a sphincter.
and you use it.
What
to
is happening?
lubricate your sphincter.
Well, you do have a
Peter!
thing in your throat. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, buddy.
Peter, it's your turn.
His mouth is a sphincter too.
Oh god.
I'm gonna try to. Man.
A weird children's song.
Your mouth is a
Wait.
sphincter.
Okay, so I started above Hellyth, right? Like 5 feet above Hellyth.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna move so that I am in between Hellyth and the dragon. Is there like I'm trying to remember in D&D. I know there's the like dodge action. Is there like a full defense action or something that I can take to try to absorb damage?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm trying
no,
to
there is.
shield Hellyth with
Well, you
my
can
body.
do dodge, and that's it.
You can't take
Okay,
a 5-foot step though.
I don't want to dodge. I also so I'll get within 5 feet of Hellyth. It's very important that I stay within 5 feet of Hellyth. And I'll try to get between Hellyth and the dragon, and I will activate my rage. Now I believe rage does not end as long as I am damaged before my next turn.
I think that's correct.
That is correct.
So I will get between Hellyth and the dragon. I'm staying 5 feet for fighting style reasons, and I will activate or enter a revelry that is 4. So I am going, magic infuses one weapon of your choice until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and the throne quality. Normal range of 20, long range of 60. Perfect. I am within 60. I'm within 20 of that dragon. I'm gonna chuck my axe at it.
You don't have a table. What are you doing?
I know I
can't do
don't
this.
have a table. There's no tables here. I can't just bounce a table off of tubers.
Why not?
Pull a table out of the bag of holding.
As a free action, I
Fine.
get out my sending
You know
stone
what?
and say, Melrin, learn to make bean
I-
tables.
I could give.
Just get back. What?
I could give my portable ram like the light and throne property and just chuck a battering ram at it over an hour over. Would that make you happier?
Yeah, that's
What?
pretty cool.
Are you throwing your full axe, like your battle axe?
My magic. I'm gonna throw my magic axe. It has the throne property, and I believe it returns to me. Yeah,
What?
weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So for throw, that's a dexterity, right? If I'm throwing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, ooh, that's a bad roll. That is going to be. I think that's a 6 if I'm calculating that right.
You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 4. I have a 2 to dexterity, and I don't know that I'm proficient with throw.
Hey, anything under a 10's definitely not going to hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
yeah,
throw.
the best I'm gonna hit is a 9.
Yeah, axe
So-
goes wide and just flies out and lands in the goo.
And then it magically reappears in my hand. That's my turn.
And there was some question over in our little chat here. Hellyth, I believe you are about 45 feet from the door. You cannot move diagonally through the central tower. You have to go around it fully.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was wondering about. Oh, no, what did I just do?
Billy, a lot
Yeah.
just happened.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh, well, I guess that means we're on Team Slay Dragon. All right, to the boatsmen. And I hop in a boat, and I just kind of wait for someone to like get in and like start paddling me.
Oh, also, we're down a boat.
That's true. One of the boats is down.
Did it explode when you thunderstepped?
I don't know. Did we roll damage against the boat?
No, I would say the boat, it probably rocked a bunch, but it's probably fine.
I forgot what the rule was with the boats. Is it an action to move in the boats?
It is your action to
movement
move the boat. And you can move at your movement speed.
All right. I'm gonna hop in the boat and say, "Someone bring me closer to the beast. I'll take it down."
You have a gun, right?
Yeah, I pull out the hair of the dog. And I'm holding my action for someone to bring me closer. So I'm sitting in this boat.
All right. Hellyth, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my action to Eldritch Blast the dragon.
Okay.
Uh,
25 definitely hits.
7 force damage.
Okay.
Then the second beam, 23.
Definitely hits.
And then I'm gonna for 9 spell damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move myself like to there then, like directly opposite the dragon.
All right. Osa.
Yeah.
Someone
What
drive me
effect
closer.
do I have on me?
I think that's an old poison.
Oh yes.
It was
great.
like a quest NPC where you need a pilot. You're just gonna keep saying, "Onward."
Stay closer. Stay close. Where did you go?
Um,
I should put an escort quest in this game. They're the worst.
We already did that with the wagon.
Oh yeah.
why is this so fucked up? Oh, everybody's so fucking far away.
Can't you like magic step to people?
If they take damage within 30 feet of me, you went 90 feet away from me.
Well,
So
we need
no.
to get up the tower.
You could have said something. We were sitting there making a plan. You just fucked off to Narnia, dude.
Look, I've heard Narnia is nice. Narnia is nice this time of year.
Oh, so
I
you
wanted
don't
to
fight
go.
anything anymore? Pilot the boat.
I'm gonna punch Billy in the face.
Fight you.
Ah, you still have that fighting spirit.
To
Good.
be perfectly honest, I think Meow, no offense to Meow, is the worst person to have in a boat alone. That's why I'm kind of thinking I'll get my own boat.
Everybody get your own boat. Hell
Yeah, let me
yeah.
get our own boat.
I love the idea that everybody gets their own boat and Billy's just like, come on!
How close does Billy need to be to shoot?
I think
can
Billy
hit it
can
from
hit it from here, yeah.
What the fuck? What? Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm get in the boat with me, and I'm gonna. I will hold my action for somebody to get in my boat. I'm gonna me and Billy are both looking at Meow gently.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
Meow!
Can I take an item like a free item interaction to flip a coin?
Sure.
Meow reaches into his bag and pulls
Meow's
out
his two-faced
a
face.
shiny gold piece. Heads,
Billy eyes it.
Osa. Tails, Billy Brews. It's flipping.
It's thinking real hard about this flip.
Aye, Captain Billy.
Ah!
Okay.
That's right. First mate, Meow. Take us closer to oblivion.
Even the dragon is like, oh my god.
Those two are fucked. I'm glad. Osa does say like a prayer, like rest in peace. Because you would do the sign of the cross, you do whatever northeast, whatever. Well,
I am gonna give Billy the help action though, because Meow's movement speed is shit.
You said a cross and whatever northeast is, and for some reason I just
said
imagined like you have to do the strongman point in the direction of northeast. Like that's the sign. Wherever you are, face northeast, strongman point.
Now, to be clear, I love the idea of just a church full of northeast, and they all have to face south, and then everybody turns and does it simultaneously. Now, to be clear, Meow, in order to move the boat, you have to spend your action, which allows you to move the boat up to your move speed. Someone else can give you the help action to add half their movement to the move.
Got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna move the boat then.
Okay.
I'll steer next time. We can switch tandem style.
We're moving here.
Like Billy has ever rode a day in his life.
I'm giving you all control over the boats.
Well, yeah, of course. Billy used to, be in charge of other goblins. He didn't.
Right,
He didn't
yeah,
do
no.
any of the work.
Exactly. He's like, why would I row it myself? Like that's what peons are for.
Right.
Anything else, Meow?
Uh,
I guess I'll move my
I'm gonna.
Maybe give a little space.
Yeah.
Keep a wide berth, Osa.
I'll sing a little song for Osa. Tell him how cool he is.
I'll move here. And I will pray that my two, I don't know, rascally buddies rest in peace.
All right.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know if you saw Gaston, but I moved to be like opposite the dragon on the pillar.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay.
I'm just hoping it means he can't hit me.
That you might be right there. I just wanted you within 5 feet of me so I could use my intercept fighting style and reduce the damage against you. To try to keep you alive with the key.
So here's my question before you go, because I was holding my action until the boat moved, right? Can I see the dragon from here?
Yeah.
I'm
we were
going
talking
to shoot
about
the
it on
dragon.
the dock.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Which gun?
The hair of the dog, of course.
I just wanted to make sure.
That's a 12.
Oh, Bryce got your old gun.
That's
I
right.
got Billy's trusted.
A 12 does
Yeah,
not
yeah.
hit.
I also have the pistol of deflection, but
I'm gonna say you actually see the beam go toward the thing, Billy, and like a hole opens up in it, and the beam passes through, and the hole closes back up.
well, hell. How am I supposed to shoot it if it can move its body like that?
Magic bullets.
I don't know, aim better.
Whistle harder.
The whole thing moves over here. It stands up a little taller, and then it lunges out of the water, and its whole form slams into the side of the staircase and tries to race down along the side, attempting to fully engulf Hellyth. Hellyth, I need a dex saving throw from you.
Is there any? Does it move past me? At
It
any
is
point?
above you, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I was just hoping I could protect Hellyth in some way.
So hold on. Did I pass? Not by how much, but did I pass?
You did not.
Okay. I'm gonna use my favored by the gods
Oh,
to add. Oh shoot, that's not a roll.
Oh, 2S4? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how
3.
Sniper has to do a little puzzle every time the dragon moves.
Don't worry about that. It's fine. I'm sorry, you still failed.
Okay.
You are fully engulfed within this thing, and are now being moved along with it. It is out of movement.
Could Hellyth use her reaction to toss the key out of her hand before she gets swallowed?
If I could, I definitely would.
Sure. But where are you gonna toss it?
I'm just gonna like drop it like the next stair down or whatever as it envelops me.
The idea is it is like if you blasted a hose down a spiral staircase, it hits the side and then like just goes around, like just scouring the sides there. So
Well,
if
yeah,
you
but
put
I mean,
it
like, if
below
I'm-
you,
Right, but so I mean, it's on the same side of the tower as I am, right? So like, is it continuing to curve after it hits me?
yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna go on Peter. You see it coming. It's coming at you next turn.
She'll be coming
Sure.
down the mountain when she
I will, and also let's see here. You are going to immediately take Hellyth.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage. You currently cannot breathe, and you are restrained.
Who has the bag of holding?
That's what I was going to ask.
Really?
I think no. Do I thought I
thought
gave it to
Osa
Hellyth
did.
or Osa. Yes, it's not me. I
All
don't
of
Now,
us
think.
have
real
had it
quick,
at some
Hellyth,
point.
do you want to like toss the key anywhere?
No,
Okay.
if I can see that it's like, yeah,
Because if you drop it like a stair below you, it's going into the dragon.
yeah, in the dragon, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I would say if you want to try and like toss it to Peter, a flight down, and like yell for Peter, we could try that, but it would be a save to do it.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay, so you are now engulfed, restrained, and you can feel that inside of this thing it is the acid and burning and painful, and it is going to be moving you in addition to causing damage the longer you are in here.
Is the fact that I have a swim speed at all a benefit on the restrained thing?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
On your turns, you will be able to make a check to try and escape if you would like to do that, but you can also like attack it and stuff. So
Sure.
I think it is now Peter's turn.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay. Sorry, a lot has changed. I think I have to try to. Part of me wants to run up and try to bash the door down. How far away is the door?
You'd have to walk through the dragon to get to the door.
Yeah, you would not be able to do that.
True. Then I guess we're just gonna beat the shit out of a dragon. So I'm gonna run up to the dragon. Do you want me to move my token?
Yes.
Can you see your token?
I can see my token. I just don't know how to move it in like vertical. Because you said the dragon's
Oh.
above me. So where does
So-
it
Yeah, we're just
to?
So
where
to be
the
clear-
staircase breaks out is where the floor goes up. So like if you're on floor 0, Hellyth
Right.
is on floor 1 because she's past that spot.
You're
where it
you're going
disappears.
clockwise up, right?
Right. Yeah.
So essentially,
And
to
I'm going
get
30
to where
feet.
the dragon is, you would need to go to like 11 o'clock, and
Okay.
and then you could attack it like on its side.
Okay, good enough. So I'm gonna run up there and
Oh.
I'm going to try to beat the shit out of a dragon.
Now you can't stand there,
Ran the wrong direction last time.
Okay, sorry.
but you could stand there. Yeah.
Cool. That's where I'm at then.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, that's really bad. So that's gonna be a 12
12 does not hit.
with reckless strike, so that's a 12 with advantage. I rolled 2 4s.
Nope. Sadly, no.
All right, cool. Well, that's my turn.
All right, Hellyth. At the beginning. Nope, never mind.
Did we skip me?
We did. It's
Yes,
Billy's
we did.
turn. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, I was wondering why it got around to be so fast.
I keep clicking the button and I need to stop.
I scramble. I'm like, here, Meow, I'll take the oars. I'll take the oars. You get ready.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move the boat up to here.
Meow doesn't really know what ready is in this situation, so he's kind of just like fiddling with his flute.
All right.
Just so you know, if you guys hold Alt, you can move the boat.
Oh, and everything.
Well, you can move it
Okay.
off the grid.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I use my action to do that. I think that's all I got then, right?
You want, unless you want to hop out and swim.
Tempting, but no.
Okay. Osa. I'm sorry, Hellyth.
I'm gonna thunder step
Okay.
to the top of the stairs,
Nice.
like basically backwards up the staircase, right to here.
Sure.
So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw as I generate a small explosive bubble of thunder inside of it.
It fails.
Okay, so 24 damage,
Okay.
and then I guess I'm gonna chill here because that was my action, but I'm also no longer inside a dragon. I guess I'll use my bonus action to summon a tentacle to punch it, because I'm kind of mad at it.
You're doing what now with your bonus action?
I'm gonna summon a tentacle to punch it.
Great.
No. Summon a tentacle inside its stomach and tickle the walls.
24.
24 hits.
4 damage, and it's slowed? No. I think it's the amount it can move is reduced. Speed is reduced by 10 feet.
I'm gonna say it's immune to that effect.
Okay.
It's very big.
I think it's supposed to be a cold effect, but sure.
Osa.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope. Okay.
Osa rams the other boat.
Bumper boats.
Any other day, Billy would be into bumper boats.
After. We can do that after.
What if we put the dragon in a boat? Could we then do bumper boats?
Oh, Adventure Dragon.
Ooh. Malrin, bring Adventure
Where?
Dragon.
Where is our boat?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Our boat is somewhere with Melran.
Okay.
We
We
should
should
have
Very
We're-
far away.
we're-
We told him to
We're
run.
fighting a gelatinous dragon, lol.
have brought our boat so we could enlarge it inside of this room and
No.
shoot the dragon with cannons.
Melrin just sends back, it says RIP and there's just an emoji. It's just a crying face.
Is Hellyth within 60 feet of me?
Let's do, yes.
Okay. I'll cast a healing word on Hellyth. I'll do second level.
I won't
Means
be
that-
like almost dead.
You seem to be not doing great.
Yeah, it turns out my AC is not great. My dex is not great.
It's 9 total, maybe 9. I think
Sweet.
that's how it's adding it. Yeah, I think it's 9. And that's
Oh.
me.
All right, Meow.
Do it,
Yeah,
Meow!
shoot him.
Do
Yeah.
it!
Oh God. Is it time? Would we say this dragon is within 30 feet of me?
We use the snap to corner. Yes, it
Yeah.
definitely is.
Okay. I
I'm,
wasn't sure if
there's
we were counting
verticality, but I'm
verticality.
not worrying
Okay.
about it because it's a pain in the ass.
All right.
It's not
I'm
that much
casting-
higher. It's fine.
I'm casting reduce.
Hellyth is inside of that dragon.
No, I'm not.
Not anymore.
I thunderclapped out.
Right. Sorry.
Also, I would say in this case, if you cast reduce and someone's inside it and it reduces enough, that person might just pop out.
Okay.
Here's
Might,
just the
or they
reduce
might just
part,
get
since it's
crushed.
I was worried about
block
the
of
crush.
text.
Your spell looks like it's gonna work, and then it kind of like bounces off this sort of magical shell as it burns one of its legendary resistances.
Huh?
Did you do it?
It's still big.
It's a very big dragon, yes.
Oh God! Fuck! God! Fucking damn it!
Holy
Yeah,
Meow,
shit.
what
you've
did
been
you-
listening
what
to
did-
Billy too much.
This is one of the first times I've heard Meow like form whole sentences on their own.
And
Like
they
a
were,
curse word?
and it was all curse words.
That's good. We'll work on our swears later. Meow.
Anything
Pretty
else,
on time,
Meow?
honestly.
Our
No.
seed talk.
All right.
Okay,
Peter.
I continue to beat the shit out of a dragon.
No, I'm sorry, Peter. I need you to make
Oh.
a dexterity saving throw
Here I was thinking you were just letting me do something.
as the dragon continues down.
Dexterity, you say?
Yes.
That is a 19.
All right, very good, very good. Now, the entirety of the staircase ahead of you
Yes.
becomes a raging dragon rushing at you.
Okay.
So, how do you escape it? Because in my mind, it kind of seems like the only thing you can do is jump off the side.
Or cleave.
So, okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
My thought is the dragon is rushing at me, and I go like I'm gonna hit the dragon with my axe, and instead I plant the axe head like solidly down on the stairs and use it like a pole vault to vault straight up as the dragon rushes under me.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. And
have
I'm gonna
plus
give-
10 to that.
I'm gonna say it's a DC 15, and I'll give you advantage because it's cool and you succeeded the other check.
Okay, let me find my other die.
Can you fail that roll? I mean, I guess you could crit fail.
I would have to get a 4 or less. I rolled a 15 and a 16, so the 16 plus 10 is a 26
Oh, okay. I was like, man, it was close. Oh no, on the die, you gotta.
on the die. On
Yeah.
the die before
No,
my
you're
plus 10.
you're good. This thing has raced down past you, and missed.
Okay.
It is then going to whip its tail at you, though.
Right.
It whips its tail back and forth.
A 16.
My AC is 14, so yes, that will hit.
Okay, that is going to be 9 acid damage.
Acid? I don't like acid. That's not physical at all. I think you just got tired of barbarian shenanigans. Okay.
Look, I've had this written down for so long.
Uh-huh.
This is like the first thing I wrote in this campaign. Peter,
worries, man.
it's now your turn.
Cool. Having been struck with an acid tail, I'm going to hit it with a magic axe. And holy shit, I did it again. I don't know if you can see these two beautiful 4. Oh, that's an 11 and a 4. Never mind. Never mind. I read it as a 4 and a 4. So that's an 11 plus 8, so 19?
A 19 definitely hits, yes.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that is going to be 10 slashing damage. Magic.
At least
All
Gaston
right.
was wearing pants.
I pointed at the desk. My legs are below the desk.
Any more attacks? Anything else?
Yeah, I can attack twice. So I'm going to continue to keep hitting it with my axe. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is going to be 13 slashing,
Okay.
and that's my go.
All right, Billy.
Billy is scrambled back over Meow to shoot instead of using the oars.
There's a very
And,
big
he's-
dragon really
yes.
close to you.
This is gonna be a good one. Believe me, Meow.
Okay, it's still big.
It is, but soon it won't be. I rolled a 10.
That does not hit.
Have you hit with
Just-
that?
Just 10 feet to the left of it. Just
Have you managed to hit with that rifle yet?
One time.
Okay.
he's
first time
not
I fired it.
proficient with it.
I'm not proficient with it, but I really want to crit on it.
Well, you gotta go spend some time at the range, my dude.
A crit on it will do a lot of damage.
Oh,
but...
ignore,
Stupid
ignore that.
Anything
Uh,
else, Billy?
Billy is going to say, right, it's time I take my leave, Meow.
And then he fucks off, and Keagle's new character joins the party.
Now, Billy,
Yes.
this water is swimming is normally difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
You are in goopy black sludge water,
So you can
Okay.
walk on it just fine.
so this is like double.
Yeah, can I run on it?
You cannot run on it. You do
I
fall
run
into
very
it.
fast.
What if he gets a head start on the boat?
But
Yeah.
this each foot of movement, rather than taking 10, takes 15.
Each
Okay.
foot?
Each square.
Square.
Oh my god.
So
you can
15, 30. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to go another 2. Where's the stairs? Is it right here?
Oh,
Like-
right here.
The south,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna away from the mouth a little bit. All right, and that's my action.
Careful, the tail hits you too.
I can't see that. That's my turn.
All right, Hellyth.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, that requires an action. So you open the door. Inside is a rather small room. And that's all that, like, there's no windows. It's a very small room, and there is a terminal on the other side with one of those strange keyboard devices and a screen that is currently, it appears, black.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
That's it.
I'm gonna step up to the screen, I guess.
Okay. When you get up, like, right in front of it, it does kind of power on, and you see it come up, and you do see a message pop up on it that says, "If you've made it this far, welcome. I invite you to join me." And then that's all you can do this turn.
This is
Okay.
dirge shit.
Yeah.
Osa.
We climbed up a tower just for Dirge to try to get us to join him again.
This
Listen, the
motherfucker
world's
just won't
gonna
take
end.
no.
Have you heard about your franchising opportunities? How would you like to work at the world's largest 10-foot pole?
I'm gonna use my cantrip, Toll the Dead on the dragon. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
Okay, it's gonna take 2d12
Nice.
because it's already taken damage, right?
It definitely has, yep. Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's how Toll the Dead works.
It has taken, in case anyone's keeping track, about 100 HP.
It says spell save DC 0, but that just cannot be correct. So I'm just gonna roll the shit.
Wow.
That's
If it's
insane.
That's
hold
easy.
on, Toll the Dead, it should roll, not you.
We did that.
It rolled
now-
really
now
bad,
it's
so
just being
there's no
rolled
way
damage.
that it
Right,
passed.
so I just rolled damage. 14.
Okay.
Necrotic. And then bonus action. God, Billy really fucking jumped in that shit, huh? That's fucking like just next level. I'm gonna check the range of this bonus action spell really quick. 60 feet. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Peter because he's the one getting beat up a bunch. Your AC goes up by 2, brother.
Nice. 16. Normally, I wouldn't be too worried about it because it cut damage in half. Except this whole combat is like fuck barbarians.
Eh,
No, I'm
could've
not.
been
I'm not
acid
mad.
damage.
I'm
You
not
could've been a
mad.
bear
I'm not mad. I'm
totem.
not mad.
You could have
It's
been a
good
bear
to have-
totem.
It's good. I could, but that's
Anything else,
boring.
Osa?
I'm done.
Meow.
If you want to be invulnerable, you be a bear totem barbarian. That's how it works.
No, I'm good. I like
Nothing's
a little more
invulnerable.
flavor.
Urus was invulnerable.
Uh,
I went easy on Urst. I shouldn't have.
I think technically the pilot of a Minotaur can survive being hit by a planet.
I was convinced I was going to get one of you to sell your souls, and you just didn't. I would not make it as a
Alright.
demon, clearly. Devil. Meow.
cast hideous laughter on this guy.
Okay.
Robot.
Bards are really good at eating legendary resistances, huh?
I'm sorry, it rolled a nat 20 on its resistance.
Hmm.
I like
I
that.
cannot laugh.
Bards don't fuck, man, they don't kill anything. And it's like, yeah, but if I look at the big bad evil guy and say he's laughing, the DM has to say no, he's not.
He goes, the bad guy goes, no! No! You can only do that
Not
so
now.
many times. Anything else, Meow?
Unlike Billy, Meow's staying in the boat and
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah,
turn
it's
into
probably
one of those
best.
BP ads about the oil.
Sad music
Yeah,
playing in
that
the
would suck.
background.
That would suck real bad
Dawn dish soap.
in D&D because Dawn hasn't been invented yet.
That's okay. I can mend it.
Yeah.
The dragon whirls around toward Billy
Why?
and is going to.
I'm harmless. I'm harmless. Swallowed.
It is going to attempt to bite Billy.
Great.
Billy, what's your AC?
14.
I cannot believe it rolled a 13. So terrible. And then
I'm very small. It's
and-
hard to eat.
an arm comes out of it, like a claw comes out of it near Osa. You just see
What?
like an appendage like appear out of the goo and slash at you, Osa.
Ah, damn! I thought there was somebody we could save.
That's gonna hit you. That's a 26.
No, actually doesn't hit.
What?
I've got a 27 AC.
Is that
It's probably true.
is that true?
No.
I
Okay.
cast shield with a 9th level
You
spell.
did a bunch of stuff. So
I was pretty sure 22 is the highest you can get in D&D, but I've been wrong before.
that's
24.
9 acid damage, and then Meow. The same thing happens to you.
Oh God.
That's even higher, so that's also gonna hit.
I like how
My
Meow has
AC
morphed
is
into like
a
this South
30.
Park character.
10 acid damage to you, Meow.
My AC is actually infinity plus 1.
Oh.
You can't hit me.
That's pretty good. Well, it rolled infinity plus 2. Peter,
Can't do
Yeah.
that. My dad works for Wizards.
my dad works for Nintendo, and he talked to wizards and said that.
Okay. Hellyth is in the room.
Hmm?
I'm gonna run to wherever on the tower this is, so that I can hit that tail.
Okay.
I just want to be able to hit it, and I'm gonna keep
Now, so okay, you have to run down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Because Hellyth is already in the room. Hellyth is safe.
that's fine.
Now I got to worry about my other bros. So I'm gonna keep recklessly attacking this dragon. Ideally, I get its attention and it leaves everybody else the fuck alone. That is going to be an 21.
21 hits.
Okay.
I also love that it snapped at Billy and somehow missed, even though Billy is swimming in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
so
I
that-
still went pretty far. I went like 20 feet in the goop.
Yeah, it probably snapped and then you had gone faster than it expected.
that's unfortunately only 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again. That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay. And that is going to be 11 slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Peter?
No, I think that's going to be it.
Billy.
Billy is going to take his action to store his gun.
All right.
So now I have no weapon.
You are just covered in goo.
Yeah. While in the goo, I'm like shoving my gun in my backpack. I'm like, okay, yep, that's good. Okay. Oh God, I have to. It's gonna get an action attack on me if I move away, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Unless you disengage, right?
Shouldn't have left the boat.
I can't Well, no, I can't disengage as. Can I? No, I can't disengage
I
as
thought that was like a rogue
bonus.
thing.
Why can't you do it as a bonus?
I don't think I have that.
I thought that was a rogue thing, cunning action.
Haven't you been
We're doing
doing that the whole game?
No,
Yeah.
that's
Nobody's
my
been stuck.
that's my rakish audacity. Which is
Just
when I
rakish
attack you. Okay, for a bonus action, I can
Oh.
I can disengage, or hide. So yeah, I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Actually, hell, it doesn't matter. It's not really disengaging if I move next to its tail, right?
No, yeah, no.
So 5. So that's 15, 30. Can I squeeze past here to get on the stairs or
You
no?
cannot, no. You could try and climb up.
Okay, I'll climb up here.
Give me a athletics.
Athletics, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm an expert at. That's a 16.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll use my other action to do that, to climb up and get there. So am I on the stairs then?
Yeah.
Or am I on the wall?
You are now on the stairs. Standing,
Woo!
yeah. Well, you can be,
I'm here.
right here.
Okay, yeah.
You can move if
How-
you'd like.
How close to me?
No, I
is
can't
Billy?
move anymore. I've used
Okay.
all my movements.
How close to Peter would you say Billy is?
And
I
standing
would
next
say I'm
to.
close. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
I scramble the wall. I cover it in oil.
It's
I'm
all
like,
it's all
Peter!
vertical, man. I didn't know where we were in the. vertical.
It goes from where Peter is. It goes up once to directly above Peter,
Uh-huh.
and then up another half to the door.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Good to know.
So yeah, Peter, you are standing at the water surface.
Okay.
And Billy is one up next to you, covered in goo. It's smelling
So,
terrible.
what's the plan?
So it doesn't smell any different than normal.
It's less alcoholic.
All right, Hellyth.
I'm gonna jam on that keyboard.
Now, are you pressing on it randomly, or is there a particular check you would like to do?
I mean, did it? So it said, "Would you like to join me?" And then did it? Is it just those?
That's it. That's
Characters?
what's displaying on the screen now in common.
Said, would you like to play a game?
Uh,
I love games. Yeah.
Weirdly, the keyboard just says the only winning move. How would you like to interface with this machine?
that's what I'm trying to think. Like, my first thought was like, "Oh, I should do this," and then I'm like, "Yeah, but that's not something Hellyth would know, or like a think to do."
I'm opening the task manager.
Yeah, I was like, okay, command exit. I don't know,
Wow.
but no, I guess I'd probably just write.
It's not a
no.
Mac.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
All right, fine.
Future computers are not Macs.
While it's
No,
booting up,
I'll,
I put
I'll
it in
type
safe mode.
no.
You just type no?
Yeah, it says, "Would you like to join me?" Right?
It does. All right.
What if it was for you to join the cleaning crew or whatever, the maintenance crew?
I'm gonna say nothing happens.
Is there a button that's bigger than the other buttons?
Yeah, the enter key.
Okay.
What about the space bar?
Yeah. Then I'll hit that big button.
Okay. From there the screen moves on.
Mm-hmm.
And brings you to a page with just a ton of different icons in different weird rune. Because you're the one who can read.
Yeah, I can read anything.
Anything? Okay, so you see just a ton of different icons with various labels, and a lot of them talk about ship control and maintenance. And production and facilities and all these kind of things. There's a little meter on the side that is blinking. You see one icon labeled map. And there's under the meter, there's a little button that says control. So different options here. What do you want to click on?
So there's one that says control. Is there anything that says like defense or protection?
Nope.
Okay, so then I'll hit the control one.
Okay. I think that's the end of your turn there.
Yep.
Osa.
Yeah.
Don't drink the dragon.
That's great, man. That sounds like a great
Drink
plan.
the dragon.
I'll have the dragon.
I guzzle the dragon.
I'll just have the dragon make another wisdom
Starting
saving
at the
throw.
tail.
I
Working
don't
your
know
way
how
up.
saves are.
Well, the dragon got another 2. Why is the dragon rolling really badly?
That's what you're telling me. is
Show
it's
me
time to
that
come out
damage.
17.
Good lord.
And
Not
cast
bad.
shoot. What is it? Suggestion. Convince the dragon to be our friend.
Hey, man.
That's what legendary resistances are for.
And then I'll chill.
Okay. Meow.
I guess as a free action, I'll be like, hey man, knock this shit off. You're not being copacetic. Take a chill pill, brother.
To the
And then
dragon?
I'll throw some drugs into it.
What is up, my dude? Would you like to get green?
The drugs just dissolve.
We don't know that it
Blowing
didn't absorb them.
smoke into the
Yeah,
dragon.
did the dragon's eyes? Did the dragon's eyes like get wide?
No. Meow.
Okay.
We need more drugs.
More drugs. Throw more drugs in it.
It does have a lot of body weight.
Wait, hold on.
The dragon says, I got an A in dare.
Billy
Let's kill this
takes a
thing.
swig of rum and like, I need to go inside.
I was wrong, everybody. This thing does need to die.
Okay, let's hideous laughter again.
That's a 19 on the die.
Hmm.
I think he failed.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
you know
think
what?
he did.
You know what? I'm gonna shake my angry bird fist at him and give him unsettling words.
Okay.
So it will be a -4 on his next check.
All right. The dragon at this point fully.
I'd like to take an attack of opportunity.
You can if you'd like to.
Yeah, I mean, why the fuck not? I'll
Yeah.
wait after. I'll do one after Meow.
Go ahead. It is pulling its entire massive body up into where it is like going down under, like it fully submerges underwater and then leaps up in the air in this one like square that it's in and then starts to fall in the direction it is facing.
Well, I did 11 damage to it, so it dies, right?
Let's see, and that's gonna be you can see which direction it's facing.
Me? It's facing me.
It's facing southwest.
Facing me, Billy.
That's
All
the
right.
That's the opposite of
way it should be
northeast.
facing.
That was a bad idea. That's the wrong direction.
Did you want to
Heretic.
attack of opportunity, Osa?
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna punch it because my quarterstaff isn't magical and I don't want it to melt, but my hands are magical. So, nah, probably not. I think I rolled a
11, no.
12. I don't think it has my addition to it, but yeah, I rolled a 12. I guess I have bardic inspiration. Like, what the fuck else am I gonna use it on? Yeah, whatever. It's
True.
fine.
Okay.
Spend it.
Peter.
Man, we gotta punch it. Wait. What did the dragon do?
It's
I thought the
reared
dragon
up.
went between me and Meow.
It went fully under water and
Okay,
then is
right.
like appears to have leapt up in the air and is now falling the direction it is facing.
Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna throw an axe at it.
Okay.
I cannot recklessly swing, unfortunately. So that's going to be a 26.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait, sorry, that's not a 26. That's a 20 25. 23. It's dexterity based, not strength based.
23 hits.
Okay. That is going to be 16.
You can smite, can't you?
I don't think I can at range. I also don't think my rage damage applies at range, which is why that's
right.
only a 16.
Okay.
I do get a second attack even though I attacked at range, right?
Yep.
Okay, then we're gonna do that again. That is going to be a 20 or 16.
16 misses.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Billy.
Billy is going to use his action to get his weapons, his rapiers out, and then run away bravely.
Great. Hellyth.
And I hide as my bonus action.
What did I find in the control panel?
In the controls here, Hellyth, you can see what appears to be, reading over the readouts here and everything. It looks like there is a system that is basically explaining that from quickly parsing things here. Actually, give me an insight. Just to make sure, because there's a lot of data on screen. Let's see how quickly you can parse this. Okay.
7.
With a 7, there's a lot of data on screen.
Sure.
It looks like from your quick glances at it that this control is setting it so that it is generating oil. And that is turned to on. And that's kind of all the information you get from it at a quick glance.
Oil set to on.
Is there any way to like highlight that one?
What do you mean highlight?
Do we know what oil
Like-
is in this world?
There's a bunch of information on the screen. Like, if I touch the screen, does something happen?
You've like are navigating with like arrow keys. Like you can.
Okay, so then I'm gonna like arrow key down until like oil on is highlighted,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hit the return button again.
Okay, you like try and toggle it off. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'll
I would say that like at navigating to that and trying to like because like you're hitting the buttons that you think should take you there and they're not quite doing. There's other stuff in it and you hit the button and then like other prompts come up and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
are
I
you
guess
sure
that's
you
why I
want
was
to do
trying to
this and
figure
blah
out,
blah 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 blah. Like that's kind of going like to knowing you want to turn it off. That's the plan. But
Right.
it's other prompts and stuff are coming up and so you're not quite there yet. But you're navigating through that.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, Billy, I would say you do know what oil is. Like there are oil lamps and people use oil to lubricate things and that kind of stuff. It is probably not like crude oil and that kind of stuff, right? But
whale oil.
But yeah, like whale oil and various other kinds of oil are used for sure.
All right.
Osa.
Also, this would have been much more funnier if it was a SQL database.
You know,
No, it wouldn't.
I'm just gonna have it roll a wisdom save at -4, thanks to Meow's humiliation.
Wow.
You really made this thing feel dumb.
That's a 16.
I think that. Fuck. What's my save? I have no idea how to figure that.
-16.
It should be your 8 plus your stat plus your proficiency
mod.
bonus.
So for monks, that should be wisdom, I think. So 8 plus whiz plus
Right.
proficiency.
So for cleric, it's also wisdom.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that
right.
would be-
You're cleric now.
That would be 16.
Okay, so it passes just barely.
That's with the -4.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn. Next time.
And then I think I'm done.
All right. Meow.
Yeah. Wait,
Meow.
1 second.
Okay.
Peter, what's your health looking like?
I'm actually doing pretty okay. I'm chilling at 54.
Okay, cool. Then I'm good.
Okay. Meow.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do than just keep trying to cash it on it.
You could just scuttle into the room with Hellyth and avoid like getting attacked. Honestly, we probably all could just get in the room with Hellyth and not fight.
I would say,
So?
based on what you've seen, if you did that, this thing could absolutely, like, acid breath into there or plunge into there. Like, it's a very small room.
It's got a door.
I think we need to just stay separated
Sure.
and divert its attention as much as possible.
Okay. I've
So,
still got heaps. We can do that.
Meow is going to move over here.
All right. Anything else, Meow?
That's all.
Okay. The dragon is going to me do my little jigsaw puzzle here.
So much longer than it gets longer every time.
Oh, it's the longest.
How erect is it right now?
Not
Oh,
it. No, it
just
fell
rigid.
down.
It's flaccid then. Okay. How flaccid is it right now?
It fully just slams into the water here, causing a huge tidal wave of water
Mushroom
to
stamp? Oh,
to
sorry.
fly up. Oh my god. And I think that Meow has moved out of range of this. Billy's on the other side of where, well, I'm gonna give Billy advantage.
I'm hiding.
We'll give Billy advantage, but Peter and Osa both need to make a Dex saving throw.
So I'm sorry. You want me to make a dex saving throw with advantage?
Yes, please.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
And Peter and Osa also need to make it.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
20.
Peter guzzles the wave.
All right, Osa and Billy both succeed as this water, rushes over you. You keep your footing. You stay on your boat, Osa.
I think I just ducked down into the boat.
Yeah, the boat rocks backward, and you get soaked as water comes over you. But you are staying very stable here. Peter, you get blasted back by the water across the tower and flung out into the water on a nat 1 here.
Yep. Seems legit.
Back to here.
Oh wow, that's
Peter's body.
Ooh.
wait.
Did Peter's,
I went.
limp body skip across the top of the water.
How did I? Okay, not to be picky, but how did I go through the tower? Because
The water
directly opposite
blasted you, and probably more like here. It ran you across the tower and then ejected you with such speed that you landed over there. You are also going to take 11 just physical damage from the force of the water.
Physical damage, you say? So I take 6.
Yes.
Because I am raging.
But are now that far away as this thing has landed and slammed into the ground. And it begins coiling up and moving again, looking for its next target. Peter, it is your turn.
Well, you said it's rough terrain. So I can only move 15.
How far can you throw the axe?
I can throw the axe 20.
Each of these squares is 15 feet of movement.
Oh.
It's super rough terrain.
Okay, that's very different. So I couldn't get within range of that dragon even if I wanted to throw my axe. So I guess I'm going to move 2 squares, so 4 squares, 15, 30, 35, 40. That's not how that math works. Anyway, I move to there. I double move. I end my turn and hope I take damage so my rage doesn't end.
All right. Billy.
Meow pulls out his gun.
I mean, Billy is like also thinking, it's like, damn it, why did I steal my gun? Can we just do a takesy backsy on that action?
No, you can drop your rapiers and draw your gun if you want. You're on stairs.
Well, let's go do the Billy thing then. Billy kind of amps himself up and runs down the stairs.
And
And
sets it
jumps
all on
off,
fire.
And
Oh,
jumps off with rapiers, like,
Oh my god.
That's what I thought was going to happen when he said, "Let's do the Billy thing." To be perfectly honest, that's exactly what I pictured. So.
wow. All right. Attack roll with advantage, please.
Nice. All right,
Also,
hold
does
on.
start giving Billy his last rites.
Just Billy leaps off the tower and Osa just immediately starts praying.
26 hit.
26 hits.
All right, that's going to be 6 piercing and 2 fire plus my sneak attack, or an extra 13. So 8 plus, so 21 damage so far. And then I'm also going to sink my my other scimitar into it, which might destroy it. I don't know.
Now, before you do that,
Yes.
I need you to roll me just a d20.
A D20. Okay.
Uh-huh.
7.
Okay.
Lucky 7. Good old lucky 7.
So your fire sparks there off your adamantine rapier, and you see it like spread a little farther than you were expecting, and it clearly burns away more of this thing than you thought it was going to. Like, and also, this, this thing's been moving around a lot. There's black sludge dripping off of it and off you and everything, and so you can tell this thing is flammable. But with that little bit of a spark, it took more damage than it would have normally, but it did not catch fire.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your other attack.
Okay. Is this one also with advantage?
Yes.
This is my offhand. 22.
Great.
For an extra 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And as a free action, I'm gonna yell, "It's flammable!" Then I drop into the water.
Well, you jumped on top of it. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
So you're riding the thing.
I'm gonna need you. Give me a dex save.
Dex save, you say?
This is not with advantage.
I want a natural 20, 25,
Nat 20's
baby.
pretty good.
Hell yeah.
You
One might say it's the best.
I'm fucking walking on it with my rapiers.
Is this
Yeah.
like basically a mechanical cow?
You like go to the point where you are like convinced you're about to get into it, but catch it at just the right angle and do like you hit it and then use your other rapier and the momentum swivels you around and you do just a little 360 and then plop yourself in the water next to it rather than flying into and through it into the acid.
All right, I'll take it. And yeah, while I'm falling, I yell, "It's flammable!" And then
Hellyth!
plop, plop. It's like a really like gross like plop.
Let's see. So what happened when I like selected the oil on thing?
You are doing a bunch of different things to try and turn it off. And it has come to the point where it's just fully technobabble you don't understand. Like it is something that there's no way you could have understood it at this point.
So when I pressed it, it just
it kept bringing up different screens of like, are you sure you want to do this? Here's the next step, blah blah blah, and you're like clicking through it and going through it as fast as possible to try and turn it off. And it has come up now with like big red warnings of like, this will deactivate all security protocols. This could cause issues. It comes up and says at one point it says oil production is complete. Surplus oil is recommended, but not necessary. Are you sure you want to continue?
Stop. Like I would have stopped pushing it after the first couple of times. Like if it's saying it's gonna kick, like if it keeps throwing like warning signs, I'm gonna stop.
The warning signs are all like, Like if you want to read through them more carefully, we can do that.
No, I would pick a different avenue.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to like in the control screen, like analyze, like just spend a turn looking at it to see what the different options are.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find a way to turn the dragon off.
I think that based on what you've seen so far, the oil production thing, the errors that were coming up, leads you to believe that that's what's going to happen if you continue down that line.
Then I'm gonna try and find a way to add myself to the list of people who can make changes.
You're making changes. You are.
Well, no, but the dragon said like only authorized maintenance personnel.
Sniper, when you say it's gonna lead Hellyth to believe that's what's gonna happen, did you mean that if Hellyth keeps going, the dragon's going to turn off?
I think that at least yes, you think that may be
protocols.
A possible outcome.
All right,
possible
quick,
outcome here.
Quick, make IAM credentials for all of us.
And to be clear, Hellyth, the credential, as far as you can tell, the credentials are to get into this tower unhindered. You have access to the computer. You don't need any credentials past that. You're in here. You're hitting buttons. You can change settings.
Okay.
If you want to turn this thing off, the next steps are doing what you were doing. So is that the plan? You want to turn this off?
If I look out the window, how bad does it look like it's going outside?
What do you guys think?
Peter hasn't taken very much damage at all.
I would like to think
going
though.
Great.
Hellyth looks out the window to see Peter fly 80 feet across the way.
Really far, a huge tidal wave. Billy leap off and stab.
Let's be clear.
And then
I've
Peter
been
starts shouting angrily at it.
I've been launched farther by the party than by the dragon.
That's true.
Yeah.
So how do you think that's going, Hellyth?
And does the dragon look like it's having a hard time at all, or?
Not really.
I think the answer to the dragon is turning it off. I think that's what the mechanics of the fight are.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna redouble my efforts to turn it off.
Okay, so you do get to that page that says, "Hey, oil production is complete.
Mm-hmm.
The necessary further surplus recommended, not required. Continue."
Yes.
Okay, you click yes, and then there's some more, like, there's a million toggles of, like, please toggle all of these off individually, and you just start toggle, like, going through, but it does seem like you are making progress.
Can I just, like, rake my hands down the whole thing?
Unfortunately, you're having to, like, arrow, enter. Actually, give me a dex check. Let's see how fast you can arrow enter.
Oh, God, no.
You've had one success so far.
11.
And one failure. I'm gonna say that's not a real fit, just nothing happens there, right?
Sure.
We need 2 more successes.
Okay.
For you to get through and turn this thing fully off. Osa! I think Osa might have stepped away. Meow!
Meow is going to hear me out. Hideous laughter.
Hear me out.
Meow really just wants to hear a dragon laugh.
It is going to
Please?
legendary resistance.
Oh.
I mean, you're burning through them.
He's also burning through my spell slots.
I can give you spell slots back.
Ooh.
See, do we have Osa? Did Osa have to step away? We have been kind of going a little bit. Let's take a quick break. Like just like 2 or 3 minutes, and then try and get back as quick as possible, so we can get this wrapped up, and then hopefully Osa will return. We'll be right back.
Right, actually,
All
for this game.
right. It is Osa. It's your turn.
Oh, I thought that you guys went past me. I'm gonna do what I've been doing. I'm gonna make it roll a wisdom save.
Okay. It got a 17 on the die.
Cool. I'm done.
Okay. It is now its turn. I think it's going to move like this, and then
Stopping me from getting to the staircase.
yeah, it is going to then it's going to try and bite Osa.
Hey, bow, bow.
That
Did any part of it move away from Peter?
I don't
None
think
of it
so.
was within range of me. It'd have to get into range of me and then leave.
Yeah. That's gonna hit. That's
Hey,
gonna
bow,
be 22 acid damage to Osa. And then to Peter, 19 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
And then that's 10 acid damage to Peter. And then to Billy, that's a 22 to hit.
Misses.
And 14 acid damage. Peter.
Okay, so I know that if you are underwater, you have disadvantage for melee attacks that are not like piercing or finesse or whatever. How does that work if I'm not underwater but I'm just swimming?
If you're just swimming, you can do it as normal. I'm not gonna count. I'm just gonna say you can attack
Reckless
as normal.
attack.
I think it's like your axe is out of the water, right? Because like if you're trying to swing
Yeah.
like an axe, like it's slow.
Yeah.
But a piercing weapon, you can just stick it in them.
Yeah, that was my thought too, but I wanted to make sure. So reckless attacking. That is going to be a 21.
That hits.
Okay. 15 slashing.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do that again. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay. And then I can't really get past it. I'd love to get back on those stairs, but I don't think I can. So I think that's my turn. I think it just stopped there.
All right, Billy.
I'm gonna cut up this tail a bit. So 19 with my rapier.
19 hits.
Okay, that's 6 piercing, 1 fire.
Okay.
Along with my sneak attack.
Please roll for me a d20.
Yep. Roll 1d20. 17. A little spicier this time.
Okay. I'm gonna say nothing happened.
Okay.
So you did 6 piercing, 1 fire, and 17 sneak attack.
He was not expecting the sneak.
Good lord.
Let me-
So
hold on.
every
me-
time Peter sneak it, or
And I
Billy-
missed with the scimitar.
And you missed with the scimitar.
does Billy scream every time he hits with a sneak attack?
Yeah.
And everything just goes, ah! Hellyth, you're hitting buttons.
Yeah, I hit the yes, I do want this to shut down.
Mhm. What kind of check would you like to make for me, Hellyth, to try and make this go faster?
Religion.
Okay. Roll me a
Please,
religion
God,
check.
let this be the last search.
22.
Hellyth, you pray to God that this goes faster. And feel yourself divinely inspired as you start, like, you are like, this button will work as a shortcut, right? And it totally does. And you start, like, selecting whole pages, and you select every toggle on the page, and toggle it, and hit enter, and it goes to the next page, which is another page of toggles. And you're getting there. You can tell you're there's like a progress bar at the bottom, and you get to a point where it says, to complete final shutdown, please confirm you have read these terms. And you just
Don't read the terms.
you just scroll to the bottom and hit the button, and it says, "This is a magic computer." You have to read the terms, and it scrolls back up for you and highlights the first word. And as you start reading, it highlights the words as you read. And so you are just trying to read as quickly as possible. Osa.
Is there something in the middle where it's like the first person to call in and claim gets $10,000?
No, not on this.
I'm just gonna cast. I don't know, a second level cure. Nah, I'm just gonna cast a mass healing word. Which I think is just a D4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So not really a lot. So that should hit everybody within 64 feet of me, which I think is everybody.
Ooh, that's me. I'm full health.
Even out of sight, right?
7. Let me check.
You said 64 feet of you?
60.
Okay,
It's a
that's a lot
D4.
closer than I think you think it is. Because if each is
Either way, that's what I'm doing.
that's 4 squares of you. That hits nobody.
60?
Yeah, because
54
each
feet?
square is 15 feet.
No,
Oh,
each
each
square is
square is
15
5.
feet of movement.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
So I healed everybody for 7. I do have to see them, so probably just not Hellyth and anybody on the other side of the tower.
Probably just Hellyth. I think everybody else you can see.
And then I'll use my action to move 30 feet. And I'll move in a way that I never leave adjacency to the dragon because the way it's placed. So.
All right.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna put the boat right up next to Billy. Go right up here. Hey, Billy.
Love it.
You need a ride?
Meow, what are you doing?
Does Meow have to move? No.
You don't have to.
You know what I'm doing.
Hideous laughter.
Laugh for me.
That is going to be the last legendary resistance.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
baby.
Whoa!
Little did Sniper know.
That is the end of the
I
list.
prepared
Dragon
banishment
about to become
today.
my friend.
Doesn't banishment send it back to its home plane?
No, banishment's a 4th level spell, and I don't have those slots. So
Oh, okay.
Banishment sends it back to its home
No.
plane. If this is its home plane, then it sends it to a pocket dimension for 1 minute.
which is a long time.
All right. It is going to whip around here and then plunge towards Osa and Billy. I need you both to make dex saving throws.
$25. Billy is muted. Is that intentional?
And no, I was coughing. I rolled a 9, and I would like to re-roll.
No.
Okay.
Unless you have a thing that lets you, I don't.
No,
think you
no,
can.
I don't.
All right, Osa, your whole boat is rocked sideways as this thing passes by you, and you ride the wave. Billy, you are just fully eaten, and it drags you forward.
Great. Love it.
You are going to immediately take.
Is this from this action?
Uh-huh.
Great. It's half damage.
You are going to immediately take 3d6, which is going to be 11 acid damage,
I will
or
take that.
half, so 6. You are now restrained and can't breathe.
Great.
Peter!
Breathing's overrated.
Yeah. Peter's gonna move to here and then throw his axe. So, first one is, that's gonna be a miss. That's a 5 on the die.
That's a miss.
So we're gonna toss the axe again. and that's a 2 on the die. So
There's a lot of
Peter
water
doesn't-
moving. You're kind of hitting waves at this point.
yeah, the oil's real gross and distracting. I'm really turned into a baby duckling here. It's not good.
All right. Anything else, Peter?
Nah, man. I moved, I attacked, that's what I got.
All right. Billy.
All right. Are my attacks when I'm restrained at disadvantage?
I don't think... Yes, your attack rolls have disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna try to break out then.
Okay, that would be a strength check.
Great. 19. Hey.
Hey, you successfully break out. Which direction would you like to leave from?
I want to jump into Meow's boat.
You're not that
Wow.
close.
I'm right
Well,
next to you. Am I not?
I want
Oh,
to jump
no,
out
not
this
anymore.
way.
All
I'm
right.
jumping out this way.
Okay. That was your action. So you can move if you'd like.
Got movement. Get on
Alright.
here.
Yep. Wait, is it gonna count as a disengage for me breaking out of it or no?
No, that's not a disengage.
All right. Well, I disengage and then
Okay.
I'll move here.
Why don't
All
you
right.
just get on the boat?
Meow, you're standing in the spot, you fool.
Hellyth.
I finished reading.
Okay. Give me a one more check of your choice. To finalize making it through the system and disabling oil production.
Ooh.
11. I got an 11.
An 11 on perception. You go to press it, and the button that you go to press that's like final warning. This will disable oil production. As you go to press it, little black lines creep up over the button. And you get this overwhelming sense of malice emanating from this machine as you try
Hell
and
of a
press
computer
this
virus.
button. And that's the end of your turn. Osa.
Well, yeah, that's. I will see if I have any annoying spells now that I know it doesn't have any. I don't. Unfortunately, most of my spells say person in them. I will hit it with another Toll the Dead. So another Wisdom saving throw.
The
It
dragon
failed
can
that.
be people too.
No, it can't. It's a dragon.
Wow, that's fucked
Wow.
up.
I know, right?
Cancel.
Another 7 damage.
Okay.
And
The whole
that'll be
as
it.
soon as you do this, you see the whole thing kind of like blink a little bit. Like it suddenly becomes like slightly more corporeal and then back to translucent and more corporeal and back to translucent. And it like rears up and says, "Damage detected. Engaging extra protocols."
Cool.
We've been beating on it for this long and it just now detected damage.
We're doing great.
Fuck me.
Meow, it's your turn.
All right. Hear me out. Enlarge, reduce, but we're reducing.
All right. Was it wisdom?
It's actually Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
He's got a face on.
Just checking to make sure I didn't write down anything else it can do to get rid of this fucking 3. That's a failure.
Let's go! Yeah!
Tiny worm.
All
Tiny
right.
worm.
He's our best friend now.
So each of his segments are what? Large?
So it's just
So each of the segments go to media.
whoop. Whoop.
It'll be way harder to get to now.
Taking an attack of opportunity because it's shrinking moves it out of my throat.
That's not.
Force
It
movement,
can't
force
involve
It's
movement,
forced
barely moved
movement,
out of.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna start drinking this thing.
Just slurp it.
Alright.
I love that it's like-
roll for gag reflex.
I like. Oh, trust me, Osa does not have a gag reflex.
That's it's a weird thing for us to know immediately.
With how much
Most of the
Osa
crew.
parties, I'm not surprised.
Osa and Billy, like every night, we're just doing like a drugs and like drinking, and we're just like trying to like just sticking our fingers down our throats.
You just
Dude, you had me
you
real concerned because we were talking about gag reflexes, and you're like Osa and Billy every night.
you hear a loud noise as this thing goes. It goes. Warning! Unscheduled modification detected. Anything else?
No, that's a victory for Meow. That's all. Can I, as a bonus action, help Billy up or anything? Or
Yeah, Billy, you want to get in the boat? You can get in the
I
boat.
absolutely want to get in the boat.
All right. It's its turn now. It's gonna just fully acid breath the boat.
Fuck.
So it does minus D4 damage now.
Why? What does enlarge
Because-
reduce?
That's what reduced.
Oh, yeah. It says while its weapons are reduced, so if its mouth is
Is
Oh,
it called a
dude.
breath weapon? Is that
or
not a thing?
acid breath,
A breath weapon?
It is not called a breath weapon.
Generally, it is assumed that the damage is reduced.
it's smaller fire.
It's smaller than before, right?
I'll give
concentrated.
it to
In the
you.
cup and then it's
Look,
smaller
it's just
than before?
reasonable. It's
Come on, I
more
burned 3 legendary
concentrated,
resistance for this.
so the acid does more damage. I will need both Meow and Billy to make a dexterity saving throw.
Lovely.
And yeah,
That's
we'll
24.
reduce it by by a
one.
D4.
Billy hides behind Meow.
Meow. Meow, you take 40 acid damage. Billy, you take half that.
I take none.
You take none because you're a
'Cause
rogue.
I'm a rogue. And I'm
As
hiding
as
behind
Meow just feathers are burning away. Also, the boat fully dissolves.
Great.
God.
And you both just fall into the water there. And this thing is going to move.
God damn it! Get back here and let me punch you.
Right here.
It's not my fault, Meow.
Actually, where it was like right.
God.
It was.
You know what?
like-
It's gonna move
my
like.
God.
Man.
Oh
you
shit.
Really don't want me to participate.
There we go. Peter.
All right, so 15, and then 5, 10, 15.
Now running leap.
Okay, so that's far, so it would have disadvantage, but it's the only way I can interact with this dragon. So we're gonna throw axes at disadvantage.
Go ahead.
Okay, well that's gonna be an 18.
18 hits.
Nice. Oh wait, sorry, I lied. That's a 15.
15 does not hit.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled melee. And then we're gonna try again. That's gonna miss.
Okay. Anything else?
No, there's not a lot I can do there.
Billy, you're back in the water,
Back in the water again. It's where I'm at
being
home.
coiled around by a dragon.
It's not my first rodeo. All right. We're stabbing this thing with my rapier. 10 is gonna miss, I think.
10 misses.
Follow up with the scimitar for 11. That's the hit, right?
11 misses.
Okay. Yeah. Normally I run away at this point, but it's kind of got us surrounded.
You can try. Now remember, you're in water. You could swim down.
That's true, but I go down what 5 feet, and that's 15 movement.
How long can you hold your breath?
That's not the problem, and I can go 4 blocks, but it's like I don't know if it's gonna get me out and away. Plus, then I leave poor Meow to die. I'll stand fast with Meow.
No, Meow has plans. Meow has
Hellyth.
plans for this world.
That's why Billy says, "I'm here for you, Meow."
Hellyth, whatever roll you would like to make here to bypass this corruption that is blocking you from deactivating it, I will let you do it with advantage.
You said whatever thing I want to roll.
What? I mean,
Can I
now
persuade it to back
Yes.
away from the button? All right, I'm gonna persuade that ooze to let me push this button without hurting me.
what do
16.
you say as you hit like a voice activate, like you press the Siri button, and then what do you say to this machine?
I want to go with just like corruption be gone or whatever, but that doesn't sound like persuasion. I guess I'm trying to talk it into like it needs to be reset for there's been an error,
Jesus.
and I'm trying to.
Okay.
I don't know that the machine can hear me, but I'm still explaining it to it.
As you do that, you see for just a moment it falters as it crosses over this button, and you hammer it immediately in that brief second, and the corruption flies backwards so fast that it cracks the screen on that side.
Sure.
There is a hugely loud beeping noise, and you hear it say engaging flushing protocol. You have 1 minute. And outside you all see the dragon dissolve into nothingness.
Holy shit, Meow! That was a really effective spell.
Look,
Damn.
Dynamite.
I'm
Why don't you do
gonna
that
shout.
more
I'm gonna
often?
shout out the doorway. Get out of the water!
I think he
What?
said,
Okay, I'm gonna use the
Drink
messaging
water.
stone. I'm gonna use the sending stone thing.
I'll just clamber up onto the
bonus
stairs as soon as I
action.
hear that.
tell everyone to get out of the water.
Yeah.
Hellyth, is there anything else you want to investigate on this computer?
Eventually, yes, but I'm more interested in getting them out of the water first.
While we still have access to the computer, we should try to find a way to revoke Dirge's rights, so we can't just come in and reprogram it again.
Well, I want to see the map.
Do you bring up the map?
Yeah.
The map that comes up appears to be a circle. And as that circle comes up, you see that there is an outline in it of this very strange shape. That's almost triangular in some ways. And there are certain like little bits of information that are being pointed to here and there.
Sure.
They are what appears to be different labels. There is one that is blinking blue, where you guys you think you may be. It says here next to it. It says oil production. The circle rotates as it does, and then you see like, oh, you're looking at the globe. You're looking at the whole planet. You are looking at Aladragor now as it rotates, and you look down on Aladragor.
Did we know that Aladragor was a sphere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Billy
sorry.
didn't.
Hold
Billy's
on.
like,
We gotta wait. Let me.
Aladragor is flat.
More details. Hold on, more
Sorry.
details. Then you can see that where the green keep was is blinking green. And you saw this previously in the other map, right? But it wasn't 3D like this one is. And
What's it labeled?
this one is labeled coolant. There are 3 more blinking red. The one by the Tower Forest is labeled Power. The one that is off the coast of Umbria is labeled Gravity Engine. And the one in the lower left area down in the desert is labeled Ignition. And as this thing rotates, you realize that those points are placed in kind of a 3D space. Some of them are deeper than others through here, and some of them are higher up than others. And as you look at it, you can see other places that are labeled. You see a thrust labeled, and that's on the opposite side of the planet from you guys. And that one is green. And
do any of them? Sorry, Sniper.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Do any of them line up with the world's largest 10-foot pole?
No.
Okay.
But
No,
what?
that wasn't meant as a joke. Like, legitimately,
Yeah.
I was
No.
wondering if Voltage sites like lined up with
Nope.
these.
There's mainly the 5 are the ones that concern you guys. But Hellyth, as you look at this, you can tell that the outline of this thing that it is diagramming as the ship takes up the massive interior of the planet.
Is the entire planet null?
That's what well, remember how Dirge keeps telling us he knows the world is gonna end?
Right.
What happens if he cracked the planet to get his spaceship out?
Yeah.
Can we find some way to destroy the oil if it was being stored here, or see where the oil is being stored? That is referenced that this is oil production, but there was like a surplus, whatever. Can we find a way to destroy the oil that is here?
Or the existing oil that was already produced?
I will say there does not appear to be a way to do that. You can disable this and you can get regular water flowing back again, but there's not a way to disable what's already been done. It looks like basically in order to as you go through here, there's an ignition sequence. And it looks like coolant is engaged and on. Oil was engaged and on, and to the point where it was producing a surplus. There is enough left there that the system has repaired itself and has gone through and like, you can tell going through here that the system has now gotten that resource and gotten enough of it that it no longer needs it, and it was just collecting extra.
So is the computer still? I guess the computer has to. The oil was turned off, right? But just the generation, like it's not the whole system itself was turned off. It was just the generation of additional oil.
This system generated that oil for the ship, and you have now turned that off, and it has gone back to generating just water.
Okay. Is there a way to like declare that other like control or interact with other sites from this control set?
Not from here.
Okay.
And somebody had mentioned null. Do you want to do a search for null?
Well, so the main screen was like a diagram of the ship.
Yeah, the map you're looking at has.
No, if I go back out of the map, like the first screen that showed up after, do you want to join me?
That was just a million icons.
Oh, right.
Like a desktop. You clicked on map and saw the circle of the globe and the outline of the ship, which is basically taking up the massive interior of the globe. And parts of it are like sticking out. Like the opposite side of the planet from you guys appears to be the thrusters. The part you're on is control.
Is there anything like notable in those icons? Like if I take the time to go through and scroll and...
What specifically are you looking for?
Is there any sort of like ship log? If you're sailing, you would keep a log of like how far you traveled.
I would say yes. Most of it appears to be corrupted. It does appear to be stored locally. You might be able to get something from other terminals. But here, the last entry you can see has a timer on it. that is dated, as best you can tell, about 1,000 years ago.
Right.
And it says engaging warp, error, null. It says null like 50 times. And then it says collision imminent. And then there's maybe 980 years of timer go past before the next entry, which is repairs begun. And based on that, that started about 20 years ago. And then oil was activated, according to the log, about a year ago.
And that's when we started having issues.
And then the log would also say that the coolant also activated.
Sure. The Northeast said that like her and her sisters were like daughters of creation, right?
Daughters of
So, like,
Aladragor.
or of Aladragor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this point, like, there's been you've clicked enough. The whole tower has begun to rumble. At this point, and water has started to rise rapidly in this room. If you'd like, you think you might all have a chance to get to a boat based on where the boats are. You could all maybe cram yourselves into that close one. You could try and get to the next one, but you won't be able to get back to the dock. The dock has already been covered in water.
Is there another exit?
The only way out appears to be the way you guys came in.
Is the keyhole like a hole in the door, or is it like a modern keyhole where it's not like just a straight hole in the door?
It's a hole. It's just
okay.
It's
Like
just
so,
a
like
hole.
can we?
What are
peek
you
through
wanting
it?
to do?
If people get in the door and we close the door,
Don't
like, is
do
there
that.
Any obvious. Okay.
That's a
just gonna
bad
hop in the boat.
idea.
Osa's just gonna hop in the boat and
Yeah,
be
I guess
like,
I'll just
what?
jump
No.
out to try and get close to one of the boats.
I guess
Yeah, I
Hellyth can
guess-
swim faster than we can row, probably.
Yeah, Peter's
Yeah.
gonna try to make it to the boat with Osa.
Okay, I will say you all are easily make it into the boat.
Okay.
You are crammed in there.
I do have a counter argument to being crammed in there. We put the bird and the goblin in the bag of holding. They'll be in there less than 5 minutes. As we get out of here, we pull them back up.
I mean,
Look, I swim pretty fast too. I can go 6 tiles a turn.
No, we're not worried about how fast you can swim. We're worried about you being ripped from the boat. And
As you guys are having
downstream.
this discussion, standing in the boat, the
This
tower fully like goes and tilts and starts to fall over. You can still see water is still spraying out from the area up top, in
So
just
the
massive.
tower's
I'm gonna
collapsing.
say
The tower
Look,
is collapsing. A
don't put the small
huge
people, put the people into the
whirlpool
bag.
opens up beneath you.
Osa starts rowing the boat and says, "Get in if you're getting in."
Yeah, Peter gets in the boat, man.
You are now
like,
being
to clarify, is-
dragged. Like, as you guys are all in the boat, clinging to each other, trying to stay in the boat, there are multiple whirlpools open up. You are torn between 2 of them. There's one to the west and one to the east, and you have a
Definitely going east, baby.
split-second
East.
decision.
Going
Northeast.
East.
baby.
All right, you
Osa
guys.
hits the dab and goes east.
You guys pull the boat into the
Northeast.
eastern whirlpool. You are dragged under as all the water from this room clears in this flushing procedure as clear water comes pushing behind you. And you are all thrust into this underground tunnel that drags you out, and you start moving very rapidly, extremely quickly through this tunnel. And you are moving at these high speeds for probably an hour or two. And you are underground and moving at speeds that you have never moved before. You can tell you are going super fast. It is terrifying in the dark of this underground tunnel, occasionally fully underwater. At one point, you do pass by what appears to be a dock that is completely submerged, and there's a dwarf standing on it wearing a helmet, holding onto a post for just dear life, who just points as you guys go flinging past, it just completely
dude, like-
underwater briefly.
I think
And
those that
so
take
he
this
works-
opportunity to do the 24-hour trip tree paste.
if you want to try and do that right now, you're gonna have to roll athletics to not drop it. Like,
Oh, well, then never mind.
yeah,
If
it's
not
you are
taking
moving
it,
at that rate
don't
where you
waste
are
it.
all. If you let go, you are concerned you will get knocked out of here.
If I hop in the bag first, stabilize myself.
After a long period, though, of this, it kind of settles out, and you are ejected up into the air out of your little boat on what appears to be this little beach cave where water is just spraying out. You can see that there's just geysers coming out here and there. And after a moment, as you all catch your breath and calm down, you look to the north where you can see a
East?
city.
Oh.
No, you're on the coast. You went east, now you're on the coast, and you're looking up north where you can see the city of Umbria sitting along the
Oh
coast.
wow, we went way south. Okay.
Do you guys think there's a ship that can take me back to the skipping stones now that I've achieved my mission?
And that's where we're gonna end. The end of Act 1 of Expedition Aladragor. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening, and we will see you, I think, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For our next steps. With more Expedition Aladragor!
Aladragor.
Good night, Internet.
Good night.
Right.
Bye.